One of the great successes we've had has been Small Sparks, and I'll give Tim Keelty the credit for the original idea. If anybody in the community has got kind of like a passion or an idea, they can apply for up to £250 to make it happen.
250 quid and people's energy and just think, isn't that unbelievable? Because you could spend £250,000 in a project that didn't achieve what that did, you know.
We've had like a massive variety of different projects that have happened through that, from things like making sea glass jewellery, people who've wanted to have kind of bird boxes. There's just been like a huge variety, not just craft stuff, but lots of different projects. And that's been really good, because I think that's like building on what people's talents are and what their passions are and what their strengths are. So that's partly about us just enabling all of the attributes that are in the community to kind of like shine out and share them.
Can I add a bit to that? Because our street, we got some small sparks first of all to get the bird boxes, and then to get some blue lights, solar lights, so we lit up the whole of the street. And now we've kind of got a shared community garden, and I'm sure it's kind of all the building blocks. So we're now looking after a bit of derelict land and having parties there, and just people connecting that I don't think would have done if we hadn't had one man knocking on the door saying, do you want a bird box, and another person knocking on the door saying, do you want some blue lights?
Small Sparks is the right title, because it starts as a little spark and then it does really grow,
Yeah, and can I say something about the Small Sparks, because it's been really helpful for us as well, because I'm involved in Station Master's Community Wildlife Garden, the yoga station and the Green Beans Market. And all of those projects have had small sparks from people doing projects within those projects in different ways. And it's enabled people in ways that it's almost hard to trace the impact that it's had, not just on individual people's lives, but on the collective kind of project, So Station Master's Garden, we've had bird boxes put up as part of Small Sparks. We've had new tables as part of Green Beans Market, so we're now expanding and able to expand. So they're not simply individual grants for creativity, but they actually enable bigger projects to flourish as well. So I think it's been a fantastic scheme.
We trust you in the community. Nobody seems to have just come and put the money in their pocket and disappeared, but they could do and the world wouldn't end. So I think we've been quite good at that, haven't we?
Very, very good. And I think it's an A4 piece of paper that you fill in with an idea, and there is a little bit of follow up after that, but it's not about how good your idea is in the sense of progressing on to something else. It's just a matter of like, do you have an idea? We'd love to let you have a go, and that 250 quid is more of investment in the individual sometimes than it is the idea.